Yes, welcome back. Now we are going to look at the adverse effects of chemical processing. Adverse effects of chemical processing. Earlier in the previous class, we learned about the importance of what? Chemistry. How chemistry is important to us. What are we benefit? The things we benefit from chemistry. Now, as there are plenty good things from chemistry, there are also what? Adverse effects. In another word, you can say disadvantages of chemical processes. You understand? Number one is what we call pollution. Pollution. You understand?
Yes.
And this pollution could be what? Air pollution. It could be what? Water pollution. It could also be what? Soil pollution. You understand? So in the process of manufacturing, manufacturing is a chemical process. When you want to manufacture food or soap, there are toxic waste that these factories release from during the process. So when this waste enters our sewers or our water or into our land, they pollute the land or the water. You understand? Then when automobiles, the cars that we drive during hold up, when there is hold up and you're driving, possibly there is the release of what we call carbon monoxide when there is incomplete combustion of fuel. You understand? When you inhale it, it's not good for your system. Is that clear? So we call that one what? Air pollution. When the air is polluted by carbon monoxide. So pollution can come in various forms. Then when you go to places like Niger Delta, you see them, they complain about their water. There's no longer fishes. When they plant, the crops cannot grow very well because their soil is what? Polluted. The water is polluted. So that is a very strong adverse effect of chemical process. Then there's another one called drug abuse. Drug what? Drug abuse. There are some drugs that come out from, drugs normally come out from chemical processes, you understand? Yeah. But when you start taking these drugs, when they are not prescribed to you by medical doctors, what you're doing is known as what? Drug abuse. So that's one adverse effect of chemical process. So how can we take care of this adverse effect of chemical process? How can we control the adverse effects of chemical process? How do you control the adverse effects of chemical process? One of the ways you can do that is by enacting laws. Enacting what? Laws and what? Regulations. You understand? Yeah. If the National Assembly passes a law that says every company in the Niger Delta should do what we call mop up or clean up. You understand? Hydrocarbon clean up in those areas that they are working. From time to time, it will help to clean up the space. You understand? There will be no much, the toxic material that will be in the system will not be much. You understand? Or if there is a law that says when there is gas flaring, that so-so and so-so company involved should pay so-so and so-so amount, they will reduce the amount of gases that are being flared. Is it not? So it will help reduce the adverse effects of these chemical processes. There are other ways, but these are the way. This is where we are going to stop for now. Let's move forward. Now we are going to look at the career opportunity in chemistry. Career what?
Opportunity. Chemistry.
Career opportunity. Chemistry. So when you study chemistry, what kind of career can you build with your knowledge of chemistry? Number one, you can be a chemistry what? Chemistry teacher or lecturer. So you can become a chemistry teacher or lecturer when you study chemistry. Is it not?
Yeah.
Good. Another one is that you can become an applied chemist. You can become an applied what? Chemist. Can become an applied chemist or research chemist. So that you can work in what? So that you can get jobs in areas like petroleum. Huh? You can also get in petrochemical industries. You can get in petrochemical industries. You can also get in what? Food manufacturing or any manufacturing firm. Manufacturing industries. You understand? So this is a very viable career in chemistry that you can get after studying chemistry. You can become a chemistry teacher or lecturer. You can become an applied chemist or research chemist and get jobs in this industry, petroleum, petrochemical industry and manufacturing industries. Is that clear?
Yes, sir.
You can also become a what? Biochemist. Biochemist.
Agricultural scientist.
Good. You can become an agricultural scientist.
Engineer.
Can become a what? Chemical engineer. Can become a chemical engineer. And that is what I studied. I studied chemical engineering. You understand? So you see, the knowledge of chemistry that I had while I was in your stage helped me become a chemical engineer. But actually, I'm not practicing chemical engineering. But I'm doing chemistry teaching or lecturing, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
So career is sort of something that you're doing every day and puts food in on your table, isn't it?
Yes.
So the one that is putting food on my table now is what? The
Chemistry.
first option. So when you study chemistry, you see that many of them can be, you can also work with geologists, huh?
Yeah.
So that you can go in the areas of mining and so on and so forth. There are plenty opportunities that are there in chemistry. There are plenty of opportunities. You understand?
Yeah.
So the higher you go in the studies, the clearer it becomes to you for you to make the right choice of where you want to settle in. You understand? You might say you want to go into teaching, you want to go into actual practice. You can become a chemist, stay in the lab and work in the lab. You understand?
This is